Let's welcome on board Mohit Malhotra, the MD and CEO at Godrej Properties, joining in the show right now. Mohit, hi, good morning. Good to have you on the show. Help us understand, what really is happening on ground, because, there's no denying that real estate as a sector has been hit hard. Like I said in my commentary, it's not just COVID, but pre-COVID as well, the sector was really grappling with issues. How do you see the prospects of real estate now changing, and in particular commercial real estate post-COVID? Because all of us are going to, live completely differently. If work from home is a new reality, that's bound to hit commercial real estate.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is keeping safe at their homes. We have been, hit as any other sector due to the lockdown. But if you look at, the long-term trend, we might have a short-term disruption over the next 6 to 9 months, depending on how long the economy takes to revive. But as you mentioned, our sector has actually been under a downturn for almost 8 years. And now I think once the lockdown is over, once the economy comes back, we will see a very sharp recovery in residential real estate sector, because affordability is at the all-time high. So if you look at repo rate today, it is at 4.4, which is the lowest ever in the history of for last many years, and it's actually now even lower than the rate at which we were when we were hit with the global financial crisis. So if you look at the mortgage as a percentage of annual income for people, it is at historical low at something like a 20-25%. So all the the prices in most cities have either been stagnant or come down. So if you look at inflation adjusted prices, the prices have come down over the years. Affordability is at all-time high. So once the things stabilize, people are more confident, the economy comes back. I personally feel that we will see a very sharp revival in residential real estate sector, and players like us who are the leaders in the industry would definitely benefit from both the demand revival and also the consolidation which is going on in the industry.
Yeah, absolutely. I also wanted to chat about, it seems that Naredco has actually approached the Maharashtra Chief Minister's office as well. Wanted to understand what sort of proposals have been put in place, because while the green zone and orange zone real estate activities have actually picked up and construction activities, lockdowns have been lifted. When it comes to cities like New Delhi, or for that matter, even all of Maharashtra state, things pretty much still are very much at a standstill. And that's where the concentration of your business is.
Yeah, actually, we are a pan-India player, and we are present in all the top 4 metros. So right now, if you look at our operations, Bangalore has opened up. Our office is opened up in Bangalore, and also construction has started on the sites. Even in Gurgaon, we have started construction on few sites, and few more sites are going to get live soon. So thankfully, work has started to happen on few cities now. Maharashtra and Pune, of course, are severely affected with COVID, and things are a little tough here. But government has allowed for pre-monsoon works, so we are going to start work on some sites in that context. But overall, the state is badly impacted with COVID, and especially Mumbai with the cases constantly rising. So it's a wait and watch. Health of our employees is equally important for us, so we would not compromise safety of our employees in this context. But whenever things stabilize and government allows the lockdown is over, we will like to start work on all our construction sites and stabilize the operation as quickly as possible.
Mohit, hi there. Good morning. Just wanted to understand as well, because some reports seem to indicate that this kind of disruption that we're seeing due to the lockdown and COVID, it would weed out the weaker hands. What's your view on that, as well as rental leasing? Do you think that will see an abrupt end to the rental uptick cycle?
Yeah, see, first of all, I think your question first was on, whether this downturn will take out some of the players. The clear answer is yes. The consolidation trend in our industry started something in 2017 with the introduction of RERA and, post demonetization. It got accelerated after the ILFS crisis and the whole NBFC crisis, which, created a huge liquidity issue for the sector. COVID, of course, is the next level of disruption and a much bigger one. So I completely agree with you. This will lead to a lot more consolidation in the industry. It will accelerate the consolidation. And, I won't use the word weed out because, some of the players who are currently developers would, go back to their core work of doing, land acquisition, and approval related work, which had been their core strength. And we will see emergence of very large national level developers in this country. Now, just to give you some statistics, the top 10 players in India today have a market share of around 11% at a pan-India level. If you look at the same thing in China, the top 10 developers have more than 30% of market share of the Chinese market, which is significantly bigger than India. So, we feel that this trend is actually going to accelerate, and we will see emergence of very large real estate companies in India, which will be actually good both for the sector and also for the consumers.
Okay. Mohit, I know you said you expect a strong bounce back in residential, and that's an area that you as a company primarily focus on. But given that right now things aren't really stable, we are seeing a slowdown across the board. Do you think that, more interest towards commercial is something that you would look at now or explore?
No, actually, my personal view is that, residential real estate sector is very strongly poised for a bounce back. If you look at commercial real estate sector, actually, the commercial real estate sector started to revive from 2015 and is actually now at some of the historic highs. Our preference is to, follow a counter-cyclical strategy. And we feel that, residential sector, which has been in a downturn for 8 years, the volume had come down by almost 50% across the country. Prices have been stuck or come down over the last 8 years. So if you do an inflation adjustment for pricing, if you look at, the interest rates, which are at historical low, the affordability is actually at the best, even better than 2009, when we actually had a very strong revival after the global financial crisis. And, you'll be surprised that even during this period of lockdown, when we are all, constrained in our homes, people are actually buying homes digitally. And, I personally feel that given what is happening in stock market and, given some of the other asset classes, there could be a strong revival of investors also coming back into the real estate sector, see it as a, interesting investment class. So I wouldn't be surprised that, after a year and a half, we might start seeing a very strong back.
Thank you, Mohit, for sharing with us your outlook. You do seem fairly optimistic that we will see a complete bounce back when it comes to residential. You already said that people are booking homes as well via digital, and you have started work as well in quite a few cities. So let's hope that the situation does accelerate post the kind of consolidation that we've witnessed. That's the word coming in from the management of Godrej Properties. Just